In this world where we have pathetic ability of people to take out their insurance on their products and pathetic willingness to take out insurance on products because they're concerned about yield and how much it will take off their basis points profit, what's the trade?
So I think there's only really three ways you can make money in such a low buy and hold return type environment. You can be more tactical, which is not really a particularly successful long-term strategy for most people, so because it's very, very difficult to actually do that well. You can look at the really reliable mean reversion, relative value type trades, and we certainly do a decent chunk of that. And the third way is to focus very carefully on how you implement your buy and hold views or whatever view it happens to be, and that includes the use of derivatives in some case. So, you know, in every trade that we're doing, we're looking at what is the way of optimizing that for the payoff we need. So that might be using forwards in rates instead of spots, for example, because we wanted a roll down instead of a carry. It's looking for the best carry to vol in FX. It's in options markets, perhaps where we want to be short duration, instead of just having an outright position, we actually just sell receiver swaptions. Or in equities, if we want to own equity, you can be selling put options, for example. Yeah,
I was going to say, by selling a put option, you're creating a positive delta, i.e. you're doubling up on your long position as well. How dangerous is it? Instead of.
Yeah,
okay,
so the point with this is you're turning what we think is a very low return with a reasonable bound of volatility into something that's a more probable return because it comes through in the form of income instead of having to wait for it to go up, if you know what I mean. So it's trying to turn more of a portfolio's returns in a low return environment into a more probable return that might also be higher.
You don't get your full upside potentially as well, though.
You don't get the extreme upside, but you'll be capturing more of it when nothing's happening. And if you're wrong, you'll be losing less anyway. So one of our funds is doing this across more assets. Basically, it's our enhanced diversification growth fund. It's supposed to match equities with less volatility, and that's exactly what these strategies do. They reduce volatility and increase income.